Yo, what's kicking again? My name is Ryan, and pretty much in today's video I thought that I would just kind of show off my shelving displays that I currently have going on, because for the rest of the year I really want to upgrade my displays and the way that I display all of my different sets. So I thought that this would just be a fun little video just showing you kind of what I have going on at the moment, because I've recently just bought my first ever actual shelving unit, I guess you could say, and I have it set up over there, as well as I have a shelf just above me which I have fully set up. It is my little Star Wars shelf, or my Ahsoka shelf, which I don't think I'll be changing anytime soon, but obviously it could change. So I will show you what I have going on. We're going to be mobile for this, so I'm going to be moving around, just showing you my stuff. But yeah, let's get straight into it and show you this, the first shelf that I have right up here. Okay, so as it turns out, I accidentally deleted my last clip. However, this is my shelf that's just behind me. It's all my Star Wars, and then up at the top we've just got some other random sets that we don't really need to get into. But here we've just got the Ahsoka T6 shuttle, as well as her Jedi Interceptor just here. Oh, that's a great angle of me right there. Wow. So we got the T6 shuttle, then we've got the Jedi Interceptor, as well as C-3PO, and then here we've just got some of my minifigures, and then we've also got a battle droid, which was 3D printed. I'm going to turn around though and quickly show you the rest of, like, in detail my sets. Okay, so here are my sets so that you can view them a little bit better. So we got the T6 shuttle here, which we've got display stands from Unique Displays that I got off of Amazon. So we've got all my minifigures here, as well as my Jedi Interceptor, my Ahsoka Interceptor that I recently built. I love Ahsoka, so that's why she's got like a prominent space on the shelf. And then over here we've got my C-3PO, which I recently built and I absolutely love. I'm actually gonna have to stand on my bed. Oh my god, I fear I'm gonna die every time I do that. But yeah, we've got my C-3PO just here, which I do absolutely love. I recently built him. I would love to get R2-D2 so then I can have them side by side. I sadly accidentally lost one of his fingers though, so one hand he's just got four fingers, but it works still. And then here we've just got my little display case of some of my Star Wars figures. The rest of them I've given to my boyfriend, but these are the ones that I've kept. So we've got some like little baby Grogu's, we've got Ayla Secura, yeah, we've got other stuff. And we've got this Darth Maul here, which is just on a minifigure stand, which I did actually get in the encyclopedia. It's got a really cool torso though, because at the back it says 25 years of the Lego Star Wars. So this is a really cool figure. I really like this figure. And then we've also got R3M2, which I got in a poly bag. And then just here we've got this little battle droid. And then up at the top here, this is a total mess. We just got my Lilo and Stitch house here. We've got my Ninjago Lloyd's dragon just chilling on top of this plant. We've got this brick portrait of Batman, and then we've just got my Ninjago Legoland set just kind of shoved on there. This shelf needs a whole rework, but I like my plants, so I'm gonna leave my fake plants there. But yeah, this is just my Star Wars shelf. I kind of like my Star Wars shelf though. I don't really plan on changing anything of it anytime soon, but if I do, you guys will obviously be the first to know. But yeah, this is just how it is for now. I'd love to get some lights for these two sets because I think that they'd look really cool, as well as C-3PO, but I'm just not sure at the moment. But the other thing that I could see changing is me slightly moving him here, and then maybe getting R2-D2 here, and maybe moving my minifigure display case over to where my other minifigures are, way back that way, which I will show you in the next clip. So yeah, this is how everything looks at the moment. I like it. It looks cool. Let's get over to my shelves, which are over here. Okay, and then just behind me, this is my shelf that I've built. So I literally have got nothing set up at the moment. There is a bunch of holes in my wall though, because I used to have an LED sign back there, and it ripped out a bunch of paint from my wall basically. So I just put these posters up here of some of the Lego Ninjago movie minifigure posters. So we've got Wu, Lloyd, and then Garmadon. I don't know if I'm going to change that in the future, but that's what I got. And then just for this one, I've just got some blue paper just to kind of fill in the gap basically. But yeah, this is the shelf that I've got. It is currently a mess at the moment. I literally have got nothing set up properly, but I just wanted to show you it. So I'm quickly going to flip my camera and then show you what I have going on. Okay, so this is what I've got. Pretty much just up here I've got this Ahsoka Lego card that I do want to get moved over to my other shelf, but it's just still up here. Then I've got these minifigure display cases because I love to collect the Lego movie minifigures. So we've got this Batman one up top, which is kind of full, so I might get a big one for them. And then these are all my Lego movie 1 figures, and then these are all my Lego Movie 2 figures, which again, I don't really know where I'm going to put these. I've just put them over here for the time being, just to go on the top shelf, because they used to be on my Star Wars shelf. However, obviously I've moved some stuff around because I needed more shelf space for my Sanctum Sanctorum, which I have over here. So that means that these have just moved from that shelf over to here. So yeah, I've got these figure displays, which I don't know what I'm doing with them. They don't stack very well, to be honest, but yeah, I like them anyway. And then just over here, we have got the Sanctum Sanctorum, which I recently built. And you would have saw in my last video that I did get this at a brick event. And then if we go down a level, I'm actually sat on my bed now. Again, none of these shelves are actually set up currently. This is literally just me giving you the raw view and kind of what my plan is. We've got my Batman figures again, which I'm just going to put up top for the time being. But here, I've just got some blue background just for the like a sky, but I've got all my Lego Friends buildings as well as this Lord Business because he's too big for the figure box. So he's just gonna he's gonna chill with them wherever they go. Again, like I said, it's so disorganized. But here we have just got this Legoland camera that I want to display somewhere, which I'm thinking I might just do like a Lego memorabilia somewhere. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. There is my wardrobe door as well, my closet door, which has got a whiteboard thing, so there's a bunch of stuff on there. But here I've just got some of my Lego Friends displays building set up, which I do want to maybe not modularize them, but I've bought some base plates that I want to put them on and have this all as like a little street or something, because I've got the Castle Bed and Breakfast, the comic book and game store, and then I've also got the recent flower and plant cafe, flower shop and plant cafe I think it is, that I need to build, and I will put up here somewhere. I'm still figuring the shelf out, to be honest, but it's just got my friends' buildings for the time being. And then if we go down a level, then we do have this shelf here, which has got my Toys R Us, Bricktober, I think Bricktober is it? My exclusive Batman figures, which I have because obviously I love the Lego Batman movie. I love all that sort of stuff. Lego Batman. We've also got my Lego alarm clock here, as well as just a bunch of little figures and stuff. I've got blue tack for hanging stuff up. This shelf is very much, again, none of these shelves are complete, but I'm just showing you them so you get a rough idea of what my plans are basically. I've got this Batman alarm clock. Again, nowhere to put him. That is the current time actually, so it is working and stuff. And you press it down, it lights up. It's quite a cool little clock, to be honest. I got it because it's Batman. And then these are the base plates that I'm going to use to set up these. I think I want to kind of build a little display for them. Again, I've got some little Lego sets that I need to build. And then over here, this is where I've got my brick heads at the moment. So I've got my Revenge of the Sith set, I've got my Ahsoka, and then I've got Wally as well. I probably will keep this here because it looks quite nice here. I do mostly just want Star Wars brick heads though moving forward. However, I do still have my Stitch, and then I have the Joker as well as Robin from the Batman movie, which I probably will put on there. I'm not 100% sure how I want to display my brick heads fully, but that is what I have for the time being, so that is what I'd like to do. And then it goes on to the worst shelves. These two at the bottom. I can't even fully show you them, but they're awful. Here we have just got some sets that I used to have built, stored away, and then I've bought back out. So these are some dream sets actually. So we've got the tree house as well as the Sandman, Sand Tower, or whatever it's called, as well as some figures and some cars and some bricks in here. We've also got my camper van, stuff like that. We've also got a Funko Pop. We've got a bunch of crazy stuff. This is my crazy corner, to be honest. And then down here we've just got sets, and then we've also got some sets that I'm storing. So we got like my Revenge of the Sith box, which I don't really need, as well as like this Camino facility, training facility, this Jane Austen books tribute, as well as my book here that I was telling you about for my Darth Maul, my Star Wars encyclopedia. So yeah, the bottom shelf is going to stay as just storage, so you don't really need to worry about that. But for the rest of these shelves, I've got 4 shelves. This one is going to be storage as well for the time being, because I don't know if I want to build up these sets or if I want to just completely destroy them, sell them, well, you know, break them down, because they're really nice sets and I think they do look really nice. I just don't know what I want to do with them, to be honest. Pretty sure there's just some figures in here. Are these figures? Yes, we've got some Ninjago figures in here. But like I said, I've literally just got a bunch of random stuff on here. It's just storage currently. This shelf, I do want to get more of these. I used to have these because I used to collect other stuff which went on them. Obviously I don't have them on display anymore, but it's really dusty. It looks nice for the brickheads though, and I'd love to just have this as a brickheads display. But this height for all of these shelves, you have about 30 centimeters in height, which means that I don't really have a lot of room. And I just, honestly, I got this on Prime Day, this shelf. It cost me £50, 45 I think. It's nice, but I have no plans. So if you guys can help me, please help me. I'm thinking that this shelf here is just gonna be brickheads, but obviously I don't have a lot of brickheads. These are the most bright brickheads. I think I have about 3 more to add on to here. That is it. I'd love to get more Star Wars brickheads because I really like them, but I'm not 100% sure. And then obviously I have my base plates here, which I'm going to use to put these onto. I think definitely this one. This one I think will take more than a base plate. I'm like 99% sure. We can just quickly check. That is definitely more than a base plate, which is going to be so annoying. So I have no plans for these, but I have some base plates ready that I recently purchased. And then obviously I want to just do my little display at the top, which we've got the Sanctum, and then obviously all my minifigures. We'll make it look nice, but I just wanted to basically record this just to show off my shelving situation and kind of get some ideas, get some help, because obviously I can't store much here. The background looks really tacky as well, so we're just gonna ignore that. These are too short in height, I think, because I mean this is not even that tall. I could not fit this set in here, so I don't think I could get modulars, but I think I might just have modulars across the top, like actual modular buildings. So I really want to get the Tudor Corner as well as the Jazz Club, which I will probably get up at the top here. I'm not 100% sure, but for now this is just how I have everything set up. So yeah. Basically I've made this video to please send me help, I beg. So yeah, this video is literally just me basically asking people for help. If you want to help me with my shelves and you have any ideas with the stuff that I have shown, how I can display stuff, please tell me down below. I would love to know. I've been watching a lot of people show off their displays, but I literally have the smallest space. I literally have got these shelves here as well as this shelf over there, which I have all my Star Wars stuff on. I like my Star Wars shelf though. I probably will keep it as is. I just get scared that one day C-3PO is gonna fall on me whilst I'm sleeping, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, if you want to see me do anything or see the progress of my shelves, please let me know down below. I've been so messy with it. I've been so busy, hence why nothing's really been done with it. Just let me know because I'll happily show the progress as I slowly get more stuff on these shelves and get these shelves sorted out. Yeah, this is the start of me finding place for my Lego. So yeah, hopefully you all did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Remember, you're beautiful, you're all loved. My name is Lauren. I will see you all in my next video. Peace. Bye.